What if I'm speechless? Hard to make an opening statement when you're speechless. I mean, all I can do is treat this like a win. I mean, big picture, I think this is a win. You can't let one game or one pitch or one inning overshadow what our program has accomplished and how far we've come and what we've done. And so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to let one inning of baseball or one game dictate my feelings about West Virginia baseball, because I couldn't be prouder of everybody in that locker room, everybody on that team had a lot to do with us being here. And I don't know, you guys have been around, some of you longer than I have. This may go down as maybe the greatest team that West Virginia baseball has ever put together. So how could you let one pitch or one at bat or one inning overshadow what this group of kids has accomplished? You know, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to walk out of here like we just had a major victory, because I think we did.
Good. You went out and talked to Sam in the ninth. What did you tell him then? And obviously after the big blow, how'd you try to comfort him afterwards?
That's, I'd like to leave that between me and Sam.
There were some defensive miscues in the middle innings. I think the inning that led to the first grand slam. Just what was the cause of that, you think?
I don't know. If you play basketball and you miss a big shot, what's the cause of that? If you're a football player and you drop a pass, what's the cause of that? It's just baseball. Just unfortunate that it all happened when it happened. But our kids, they threw their heart on the field, man. I'll never fault anybody in that locker room for anything that's happened. And I told them in the huddle after the game was over, you have very few opportunities in life to show people what kind of person you are. And they're smack in the middle of it right now. They can walk around with pride and dignity and class, and I know they will. It's easy to go through life when good stuff happens to you all the time. When bad stuff happens to you, that's when you find out who you are and what you're made of. And I know everybody in that locker room, and I know exactly how they feel, and I know exactly how they're going to handle it.
Did the rain delay change what your hopes, plans for how long Berger could go and when Zach would come in?
I don't think so. It looked like Berg was running out of gas. I don't know how many more innings he had in him, even with the rain delay, but their pitching took more of a beating than our pitching did. I don't know what they're going to do next game or next two games, but they're going to have to find it from somewhere, because they use just about everybody they have, I think.
And then for Zach, did you feel like he had the one or two more batters in him and then just got to the point where they got the big hit off of him?
Yeah, he wasn't pitching bad. He was the victim of all the defensive miscues. He just kept giving up ground ball after ground ball after ground ball, and he got about 4 or 5 more outs than he should have had 4 or 5 more outs than he really got. So, yeah, I thought he was doing fine, and we still had to think about, another game and tomorrow and him pitching again. So, yeah, he did. I thought he did fine.
Coach Brandon White obviously didn't play. What was his status? And then what did you think of Austin Davis as his replacement?
You can't replace Brandon. There's no way to do that. Brandon catches just about every ball except for the one that last guy hit. There's nobody catching that one. But yeah, it's Austin did great. Come in, got on base a couple times, and made a nice catch to start the game off. He's going to be a good player in this program, and he's like the backup quarterback that gets to sit and watch the Tom Brady play for a year or two before it's his turn, and just sitting there watching B. White play is gonna help him down the road.
Any other questions for Coach? You got so much offense out of the bottom of your order today. Does that add to the sting at all when everybody was really producing?
I don't know if you can add to this thing any more than what exists at this point, but it's a tough day, man. Can you imagine how those kids feel?
All right. Thank you very much for joining us, Coach Mazey.